किड्यान सपनों की उड़ान।
Hello kids, today's story is about a kid like you. The story name is A Cool Kid Like Me. It's written by Hans Wilhelm. This story is about a kid everyone thought was so terrific and so cool. That kid was me. I knew how to draw great pictures. I even brushed my teeth most of the time on my own. And I had a few friends to play with. I was so happy when I was with them. My parents left me alone a lot. They thought I was a cool kid. But that was only on the outside. They didn't really know me. Nobody knew what I was really like on the inside. Except my grandma. She wanted to know how I felt. "What's the matter?" she asked. And I told her everything. Like how scared I was without a nightlight, or how awful I felt when I dropped the ball. I liked talking to Grandma. She was a good listener, and I could ask her all kinds of questions. Grandma was the only one I would let hug me. One day she left for a long vacation, but before she went, she gave me a special present. It was a teddy bear. "Oh no," said my father. "He is too old for that. He is a big boy now, and I have never seen a big boy playing with a teddy bear." "I agree," said my mother, shaking her head. "He won't play with it. He's already into computers." What a weird present for a cool kid. Even I thought so. "Nonsense," replied Grandma. "Nobody is too old for a teddy. It will keep him company while I'm away." Then I took another look at Teddy and decided that I liked him. Except for the stupid ribbon, of course, which I untied and threw it away. At night, when I was alone in my room, I held him while reading a story. He was soft and cuddly and kind of fun to hold. I took him with me when I was sure nobody could see him. But when my mother cleaned my room, she put him away at the top of the closet. It was Grandma thinking, "You are too big for this," she insisted. But I took him down as soon as she left the room. Grown-ups think it's fun to be a kid, but it's not fun all the time. And that's what I talked about with Teddy before we went to sleep. He was the only one who knew how I felt. Teddy understood when I told him that I didn't like to be alone in the dark. I think monsters are all around me. Teddy knew I was scared that I would never have a best friend. I could tell him I was afraid the other kids wouldn't like me and would laugh behind my back. I was scared that I would be picked last at games, or nobody would like to play with me, or that my parents would shout at me in front of my friends, and I'll be so embarrassed. Teddy knew how I felt when my parents were fighting with each other or not talking to each other at all. And Teddy knew I was scared that my mother would leave and never come back. I know it was stupid, but sometimes I just could not help being scared. And that's when I needed him the most. There were other secrets too that I could share with Teddy. It made me feel much better. Finally, we would fall asleep into our dreams. In the morning, things wouldn't look so bad. I would get ready to be that cool kid again, the one everyone thought was so terrific. I would be as cool as I could be, except, of course, when Grandma came home again. Boy, I was happy on the outside and on the inside too. Hello, Grandma! I'm so happy you are back. And I thanked her for giving me such a lovely gift. So, me, how did you find the story?
I like the story. This kid is very much like me. I'm also very intelligent and terrific. I get scared when I'm alone. I know my friends will love the story too. Keep listening, Kidyaan, sapnon ki udan.